We have just landed on the secret island, and I can't explain to you what it's like. I'll have to let the visuals do the talking.
It's paradise and also quite crazy. The wildlife here is out of this world, and we can't wait to show you.
We've landed on an island, which, well, I'll just say it's a secret island. It's a private island. We were invited onto this island, and this is what's in our front yard every single morning. Giant tortoises.
So we have been so fortunate to have been invited to an island here in the Seychelles. It's amazing how friends of friends can be so wonderful, and we landed ourselves here. And this place is absolutely epic. It's a nature conservancy, and the family that invited us here, they are so passionate about all the wildlife on this island, and it's pretty damn cool. So we'd like to show you some of what we've been experiencing this week. Hi, my friendly millipede.
So the thing about this island is that there's no rats, and with there not being any rats, species get much bigger than, well, their counterparts in other parts of the world. This is, for example, one of the giant millipedes, and at night they come out of the woodwork all over the road, and yeah, it's like a carpet out there at times.
And yeah, I hope you like it as much as we have. It's been a real treat. So how did we end up on this absolutely stunning, beautiful island, this private island?
Utopia, Eden. Well, I can sum it up this way. We have come across a lot of people in our travels that are extraordinary, and most of the time, the reason they're extraordinary is because they pay it forward.
We met a gentleman whose philosophy is that if he brings good and joy and does wonderful things for people, that it will come back to him. And we've happened to meet quite a few people with this philosophy lately. And it's something that we really believe in. I think we try and live by those same philosophies.
Absolutely. We just recently had one of our instruments fail aboard Nahoa, and a gentleman by the name of Tommy reached out and said, I have that unit on my boat. While I replace it, I still have it sitting around my house, and I'd like to send it to you. So I asked him, how much would it be? He said, don't worry about it. I pay it forward, and it eventually comes back around to me. And we've heard this message so many times over the years as we travel around the world, and it seems to work. I don't know why, but it works.
It's hard to say if you're doing it right, but it's something that we try to live by ourselves, and we hope that we can all pay it forward to you guys.
This guy.
One way or another. So the white ones are fairy terns, and the brown ones are naughties. And the fairy terns, I like these birds. They mate for life. They also, when they lay their eggs, they just lay them on a branch. They don't build a nest or anything. So it's a good thing there's a lot of them, because when a hard wind blows, which happens around here, it's carnage. Who's up there, Willa? Blue the bat. Where is he?
They're up high.
Right up high. Hello, Blue the bat. Hi. Yeah. Okay. Let's go, Willa. So this is apparently one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. I think it might even be the most beautiful beach in the world. I can't tell you where it is,
But I can tell you that a lot of important people have frequented this beach, and we feel very privileged to be amongst them.
Many heads of state, many very important people have come here. This beach is rarely frequented by commoners as us. So, what a privilege. Contemplating life here on this beach, on this private secret island, thinking, wow, we are so lucky to be here on planet Earth. I mean, look around, there's birds everywhere, there's palm trees, there's blue sky, there's air, there's beautiful oxygen, there's the sound of the waves crashing on the beach, there's coconuts, it's plethora. It's absolute plethora. We're just such a privileged species to be able to live on this earth in this utopia.
I got a big wave.
You hit a big wave?
I got Pama, Dad.
What happened?
I got Pama.
What do you think, Ben? Bumpy landing?
I don't know if you can see it. You probably can. If you look really closely, the whole runway, this is the airstrip, and the whole airstrip is covered with tortoises. But not to worry. There's a schedule to everything on this island, and according to nature, it's too hot between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m., so the tortoises vacate the runway, and that's when planes can take off. Okay, now, I think we just throw it to him.
Nice job.
No, not the glasses. Those are for you. He doesn't eat those.
So there's a lot of birds on this island, and sometimes you get pooped on. A lot. Actually more than once. So on this little walk that we've taken, I seem to have been pooped on twice. Once on my foot and once on my back. Yeah, anyway, it's just part of the amazing bird life on the island, and not the best part. Hi guys. So the pirate ruins are just up here, but we're about to walk by two giant tortoises, and you get a little, like, not immune to them, but yeah, they're so much everywhere. You get used to them, and you forget to appreciate every single time you see one that these only really occur here in the Seychelles and also in the Galapagos, a different variety. There is a very, very large population on this island, and they're everywhere. And they have little tiny baby ones, and I cannot tell you how incredible it is to see a giant tortoise this big. But the pirate ruins are up here. But we thought as we walked towards the pirate ruins and made it there, we should give you a life update.
So this little guy right here, Bodhi, started walking. He has made significant progress on this private island. We're actually staying in the, what is it, the workers' accommodation?
Yeah, staff accommodation.
We're staying in some old staff accommodation, and this guy's just trucking around, walking like he owns the place. It's a little king Bodhi.
It's hilarious to watch. He's got that baby walk, and it doesn't last long, and it's pretty adorable. He was taking a few steps before we left, but now he is trucking. What do you think these are? Pirate ruins, right?
Yeah, pirate ruins right here.
It's quite beautiful though. So there are so many birds on this island. It's actually kind of like it's excessive. And they really don't have any predators, except the tortoises have been known to eat the birds, which is really strange. It's something they didn't know about the tortoises, but they eat the birds.
So we confirmed it. The wall is the ruins. We did find the pirate ruins. I was expecting like bones, skulls, gold coins.
Yeah, swamp is what we found. We're expecting no more.
You know, it's funny because when we were in the Bahamas, it was so much similar. There was like this pirate area and it literally is the swamp. So they were always searching for a fresh water source.
Yeah.
And so their camps are around these kind of disgusting fresh water sources.
Every video you see is super live. Like we've filmed it, we've edited it, we've put it out.
All right.
So we're back.
We're back.
Out cruising.
We've been out here for 3 days since we got back from the island.
A lot's happened.
Yeah, a lot. We moved from the dock to an anchorage.
What are we doing, Willa?
Uh,
Getting gas.
and yeah.
So we are filling up with diesel and filling our gas tanks up as well for the dinghy so we can go exploring. Life at the dock is still part of cruising, but it's, I don't know, it's different. So it's gonna be the good part of cruising life that we're hitting up. We got our new Genoa on, and we're about to pull up the Code Zero that looks a little worse for wear, and we're gonna head out of here. Then we moved from the anchorage to try and find whale sharks, which there's a whale shark right here. I was like, there's birds. I'm like making lunch. And anyway.
Holy shit, look how
There's
big
a
it
whale
is.
shark! There's a whale shark! Let's get in the water! I gotta get Willa.
You guys see it? It's right there. It's like a big dark mess. There she goes. Heading for the whale shark. I hope it's not a bait ball with sharks underneath. I might be reversing at her really quickly.
On?
That's right there! What do you think of all this action, Bodhi? What do you think? Backing up on her, we'll see what happens here. What is it?
A bait ball.
Was there anything around it?
No. It's just huge. Which we did not find. A lot of people have been asking about our bulkheads though. I guess that one video wasn't very popular because no one seems to have watched it. So can you give us a little update on what you actually fixed with our bulkheads and if they're okay?
Yeah, so the drama's over. The boat is fixed. It wasn't a bulkhead issue in the end. It was the bridge deck, which is the area between the two hulls, which had some rot in it, causing, well, one of the hulls to kind of move in and out. So I've ripped open the top of the bridge deck. Those videos are already online. Replaced it with epoxy and foam core and sealed it all up, and it's stronger than before. The boat isn't creaking, the wall seams aren't separating, and we're good to go. Things are fixed, which is really amazing. It makes us happy. It makes us look forward to the next weeks, months, years.
So we think everything looks fantastic so far. There's a lot of rough seas out here in the Seychelles. We haven't hit the nastiest yet. So we will probably in the next 10 days, don't worry, it'll happen. Guaranteed, because we're in the Seychelles. The wind will pipe up and it'll get nasty out here.
Yeah. So we're waiting on the next weather window to head south, which will probably be another 10 days, 14 days. It'll probably be Mayotte. Unfortunately, Madagascar isn't open, although there's talk about Madagascar opening again. Who knows? Who knows what'll happen? We would love to see Madagascar, but I don't know if it's in the cards. Maritime borders are still closed. And then, engines are being tested, the sails are being tested, water maker, all those things are being tested for the cruise down to South Africa.
It's been a fantastic week, and we're looking forward to normal boat life week again now. Like this is it. We're back.
We're back. We're sliding right into it. The weather is looking fantastic in the Seychelles. We're coming into the cruising season here, which is, calmer winds, less rain, those kind of things. So yeah, the bays are filling up with charter boats, and we're in the midst of them, and it's awesome. Reminds me of the British Virgin Islands.
Yeah, so next week, stay tuned for some, regular debauchery and beautiful blue waters, white sand beaches, palm trees.
Fishing.
Yeah. And kid mayhem.
And no boat work.
Hopefully.
See
So
you
take care
soon.
till then. We'll see you next week.
Bye.